Looking like I made it. It's looking like we got a really good song coming up. Ryan Upchurch is probably one of the best musicians currently out right now. Not only because he writes music that people like, but because he writes music that is from his own heart. He tells his stories in his ways. Um, he's got a new song. Better believe I'm going to be checking that song out. Instead of doing it without everybody, I wanted to react to it. So, obviously, I don't own his music, and 10 to 1 odds TuneCore is going to hassle me about this because they hassle me about all the songs that I react to that they have under them. There's more songs to his CD that had came out, but until all the stuff's done going on, I don't want to misrepresent it or drop no bombs or nothing like that, say no crazy words, nothing that can get me in trouble. Until all that's dealt with, this will be the only one I react to of this CD because it just wouldn't be right for me to react to songs that shouldn't necessarily be reacted to yet. However, that's neither here nor there. This is Ryan Upchurch. The name of the song is Trade Getting Drunk. Just came out. I think it was released yesterday, actually. So we're going to check this song out. I could say right now, I'm going to have a bias. I'm going to straight up, I have a bias. I like Ryan Upchurch's music. I'm not all into country. I'm into a lot more of the country rap. However, I'll listen to country music in general if it's actually got something behind it and it's not just singing about a pickup truck or something. If it's got story behind it, I'm all for it. It's got some sort of substance, I'm all for it. And that's why we're going to check this out now. So to check out more Upchurch, I put both of his hashtags in the description. You can go check out more right after the video. Until then, we're going to listen to it.
Yeah, I'll be by my lonely, smoking on some good green. Younger days are slipping, I'm still out and in my 20s. Yeah, I still get a wild hair to take my Silverado to the Silverados and see if I still got it in my bones, So I order me a beer, stand somewhere out of the way. Back turn to the drunk people stumbling down Broadway. The strip is a lost cause, but I'm gambling on a Friday. Last week was a waste, but this weekend I might get. Take the right girl home, lay her down real slow, show her how a local boy around here rodeo. Yeah, it might be a waste, might get wasted even though I would trade getting drunk to take the right girl home.
This is the type of song I could see them trying to play on the radio. I could absolutely see them trying to play it because he's not just singing a song like he normally would. He's actually singing about taking a girl home. Now, I asked Paulina from the warning about the copyright, but she never replied. They are so kind that I didn't want to insist. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. When it comes to Upchurch, he's singing the things that the media, or not the media, but like the actual radio stations would want him to sing, not necessarily in the words that they want it. But I'm sure this song, as good as it is, he's probably using this song to put a point out. Because if he makes a sexualized song, they'll play it on the radio. But if he makes a heartfelt song like Holler Boys, that doesn't necessarily make it to the radio. But let's keep going, because he's a really good artist.
I would trade getting drunk to take the right girl home. Yeah, I would trade getting drunk to take the right girl home. The only thing harder than the liquor down here is buying more Jack Fire and trying not to stare at that bonfire. Red dress, high heels, lips pressed, and I would give it all to be the top of that Bud Light next. So I spill mine on your dress for 7 digits in a night text.
Then we leave this crazy place for a C10 and static on to 6:50 a.m. My hands on your skin.
If this a dream, I want the chance. Take the right girl home, lay her down real slow, show her how a local boy around here rodeo. Yeah, it might be a waste, might get wasted even though I would trade getting drunk to take the right girl home. Yeah, I would trade getting drunk to take the right girl
but it's not my home. Where I live, you can see the sky without a problematic glow. So let's ditch this wall with a hoe. Take a ride, girl, home, lay her down real slow. Show her how a local boy around here rodeo. It might be
I gotta say, when it comes to Upchurch, if you listen to all of his other music, his different albums as they came out, you could physically hear him progressing on. And not only progressing on, but also changing slight little differences in styles. The song Holler Boy I spoke of earlier, that's a really like slow, soft song, and it's really, really good. And then you got this one, it's a little bit faster paced. And I don't want to necessarily say I was speaking for him earlier when I said that's why he would be doing this. I could just see there being reasoning behind him writing a song like this to get to have it put on a radio just so he could show, hey, look, this is what they're telling me, but this is what I offer. I mean, he's a label owner now too, so Holler Boy Records. I seen the video on that one, it was pretty damn cool. But we're going to keep going because it's a really good song.
around here rodeo. It might be a waste, might get wasted even though I would trade getting drunk to take the right girl home. Yeah, I would trade getting drunk to take the right girl home.
Okay, I could say, Lewis, you might actually be wrong a little bit on that one. I could see everybody that's in the chat. You remember that song? He just released it yesterday, so, let's see. Currently, there's only two of us, well, two of you in chat. However, let's see, I'll refresh it again. Participants. Yeah, only two people shown in chat for the participants menu, but it don't matter. I gotta say, oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that at all. Basically, he was supposed to release a CD today, and they released it at 4 a.m. and they kind of screwed everything up, screwed his day up, I'm sure. So when it comes to Upchurch, he tries to do for the people. Like, he didn't promote, hey, I'm going to put it out and this and that. No, he said, look, it comes out on Sunday. I'll see you then. Literally. Well, they dropped it at 4 a.m. and kind of messed it up. Not sure about the lyrics, but the music and his voice or not. Honestly, Sango, I would suggest if you go and you want to check out Upchurch, start with Holler Boys if you like the slower music like that, because that's probably one of his absolute best songs in general, because it's singing about him and his boys back home and the life that they grew up on. It's really, really an awesome thing. I got both of the hashtags in a description. He's actually stopped over and watched one of my reactions, so you never know if he ends up typing something or not. But either way, if he puts a video out, you'll see me be one of the first reactors if I'm not working to react to it. Not because I'm worried about views or anything like that, because most of you guys are from different countries. You want to hear Nightwish or Ali Bata or things like that. But because I really respect the way he creates music. Oh, you'll hear everything on here. You'll hear everything. Like I said, as long as it's not Little Nas X and it doesn't promote harming the people that can't defend themselves, children, elderly, something like that, and it doesn't promote hard drugs, I'm all for reacting to it. But if you get somebody out there talking about doing some really bad drugs, they're like the drugs that we got going around the streets now, I'm going to do nothing but trash that person. So it wouldn't be worth for me to even consider reacting. because I'm just going to sit there and shit talk the whole time. So that's kind of why I veer away from a lot of that. The harming people, I just won't react to those songs because I won't listen to them in general. There's no need for it. However, let me see what time it is. It's 5:36. I've got to eat dinner and run to the store, so I will be back at 6:10 Eastern Standard Time, which would be 35 minutes from now. That way I can make sure I'm there and back. The next song we have is requested. It is Beth Hart, and here, let's do something real quick. Let me check something. We're gonna check a preview of what this next song is, just so everybody knows in advance of who this person is. I've never heard of it.
Wow, this is fucking cool, man.
Okay, we know it's rock. So, I don't know if it's in Spanish or not. The name of the song is I Need a Doctor. We'll just have to find out when we come back. Yes, Louis. Santana has always been one of my, one of the artists. I didn't necessarily like a lot of his music because he did it with other artists that were like hip hop and stuff like that. But his guitar riffs have always been something that I've looked up to. So if you got stuff, Mexican rock music, you completely feel free. Even in Spanish. I was listening to the songs from Indonesia last night that was heavy metal and I was enjoying it. So absolutely. Just put them in the comments in like the video description or one of the video descriptions so it gets flagged by the filter, and that way I'll have a chance to look at it directly without going through all the comments. However, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream now, and I will be back at, like I said, 6:10. Yeah, about 6:10, and that way I can run to the store, eat dinner, and not get beat up by the wife in the process. When I come back, we will be checking out this song, Beth Hart, I Don't Need a Doctor. Until then, Upchurch's hashtags right down in the description. And if you guys like lower music, like slower, check out Holler Boys. If you like faster and you like the rap, there's so much of an option there. I suggest a band called Califanes, the song Aphora. Okay, well, I have the Restream chat box legitimately right here. So it's on a different screen altogether and out of the way. So it'll save on there. I don't even look at it till after the streams. So once it's saved on there, we're good to go. I will make sure that I try to add that tonight. If not, it'll be on tomorrow's list. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and run out. You guys all have a good one. I'll see you